Welcome back, folks, to more Let's Play West of Loathing. In the last episode, we were able to get the dynamite we needed, and now we have a new railroad camp available. But I feel like that we probably need to stay here a little bit longer, just to try and maybe get some more experience. So let's go to the Professor's house. Also, we have a new area as well. There you go, the Butterfield Ranch. Let's go there first. It's on our way there, almost. So we could just go there. Alright. More cacti. Great. Okay. Ooh, is that a bit of rope? That's, well, never mind, there's a cow here first. You have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Fine, well, we are the cow puncher after all, so let's go, well, punch this cow. Beefy! Alright. Yeah, I'll do some damage. It's a hell calf. No. Alright. There you go. Now, Pete does +4 to all stats now, which is quite good. Yeah, this cow is not doing anything. We are kicking the crap out of this cow. With a bone from a human being. Imagine that. There we go. Alright, nice. We got some tainted beefsteak. We got extra thick leather. We got 15 experience as well. And now we can move. Like this. There's a rope tied to this fence post. We got a length of rope. We got a needle. There's some useful stuff here. There's something buried in the smoldering embers. Well, let's dig in. A red hot poker. Deals hot damage instead of physical. Okay. Unfortunately, you're not as powerful as St. Beefus's thigh, but, you know, nice to have you, I guess. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name? Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's Meats. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Let's do it then. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the side of it. It appears to lead to Coleridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an inset map of the mine itself, with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. We'll have to go back to the mine then. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with that, but to your horror, you see every single cow in Butterfield Dairy Herd is now an Angolith. Oh, sorry, an Ungolith. An infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you go near them. Let's punch them. You are not very powerful. You're not very bulky. You need to get beef on your side. Beefy hit. And this will kill you. Alright, nice. Dead. Very dead. We got a Menudo Geode as well and 15 experience. What's this do? Increase my Moxie by 6 for the rest of the day. That's not bad. Yeah, we can literally just go and keep fighting them, really. They do get stronger, though, so... But then again, probably the upgrades we're going to get from killing these guys are probably going to get better as well. Let's boost our stats just in case. Just in case this thing does, like, so much damage. Oh, wow, and it is 3. Okay, that's fine then. Boom! Alright. We got another Geo this time. Yeah, there's still an effectively infinite number of them here. But we can still fight them. Now there's 2 of them, though. Oh, no. What are we going to do about that? Well, we're probably just going to punch them, because that's what we do. We are the cow puncher, after all. Alright. We're just going to do this. We'll be fine. There you go, 3 damage. 3 damage is fine. Especially the fact that you're not going for Pete, which you really should. Because Pete's the one who's boosting our stats up, so now probably your next attack can't hurt me. Yeah. You really should be going for Pete, you know? I could have won with that, but oh well. This could be a whiff. Yeah, so from what I've learned, a whiff essentially means that our stats are too high, but they can't deal with it. They can't do any damage. That's essentially what it is. Essentially no damage in Fire Emblem. 30 experience, though, and a brass bull ring. Let's do one more. Let's walk amongst them and fight. Alright. Well, immediately we go beef. Beefy! Yeah, I'm just not going to do this all the time, but it seems like this is a decent place to scavenge for experience if required. If we need it. And some cow items, but the cow items, not incredibly useful right now. That's 25 experience. We won't be able to... Will we? No, we won't be able to finish you off. Might as well buff then. That's fine. Something to do off screen, though, potentially. certainly could be something to do off screen to gain experience points. We got some Infernal Soul Fragments that time, though. That's quite good. Alright, so where did we want to go? We wanted to go to the Ridge Mine, didn't we? Because we saw an X. Oh, you find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side of the road, property of Fort All Dead Library. Okay, well, let's search through the bags. Ooh, advanced cowpunching! Nice, that's good. The bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one of specific interest to you, though. We got an advanced cowpunching volume. We love these. Learn a new cowpunching skill. Alright, what do we got? We have Gore, a skill that lets us attack an entire row of enemies. Brawny, increases our maximum health. Or Haymaker, a combat skill that deals damage and briefly stuns an enemy. From previous playthroughs of this game, I have now completed it, by the way. Haymaker is really good. We're taking Haymaker. Unfortunately, we splattered the book with cactus juice, ruining it. God damn it, man. Alright, because this right now deals 10 damage and disables the enemy for a round. Really good. Let's boost it to 20. But as you can see, the next level disables the enemy for 2 rounds. If we're literally one-on-one against someone, we can lock them. We can stun lock them, pretty much. With Haymaker. Really good. Alright, so what was it? It was 3 triangle-shaped rocks we were after, right? And we also have the rope now. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Alright, climb down. Ah, we got some meat veins here. Very nice. Oh yeah, I don't have a pickaxe, do I? Oh, crap. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here then, probably, eventually. Alright. Oh, we've got the deepest. We don't like this spiral one bit. This cart looks like it's only partially real. Let's loot it. Yay, we got some meat and some experience. A black ooze fluid, a black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below it on the floor. Let's take the fluid. Oh, nice. We got an unrefined meat nugget, so we got some meat and experience. Very nice. Let's see what we got with this cart. Aha, more meat and experience. You love to see it. This cart looks frighteningly normal. Aha! More meat. Also, pickaxe. We got a pickaxe. All right, let's go back then. Oh, it goes further than I expected, does it? Okay, let's keep going. You rip to the shoulder. Oh, you're up to your shoulder when you feel it, a beating heart. Let's rip it out. Nice, an unrefined meat nugget. Is there anything else we can do here? No. Looks like this is just an area for us to get meat. Which I do not mind one bit. Getting meat is always good. Look at that. Unrefined meat nuggets, meat. Just lots of it, really. There you go. Here's some more. Plus, also, we got a pickaxe. We got our pickaxe back as well. Really good. Ooh. Here's the triangle rocks. There they are. This is the spot Curly's toilet notes mentioned. Let's dig it up. Curly's compass. We got an item. This is Curly Butterfield's compass. But that dude must have always been lost, because this thing points every which way but north. Okay. The compass needle is pointing generally northwest-ish. Something to think of for the future, potentially. Maybe we can get some use out of it. Right now, we are just getting loads of meat and loads of experience points. Which is always nice to see. Hi, buddy. Okay, well, that's the ridge mine. So, northwest-ish. Well, that'd be about here, wouldn't it? Would be about there that we're looking at. Okay, well, let's go to the professor's house first. I'm really happy I'm getting a Haymaker. That's really good. Oh! Okay. You encounter a bandit who doesn't look very bandit-like due to the lab coats and the Sideral holster. Unfortunately, she's also wearing a standard black bandit hat. Otherwise, you might not have been able to tell. Alright, Buster, this is a stick-up. Hand over the meat. You don't seem to have a gun. You don't seem to have a gun. How about I just punch you out and leave instead? I'd like to see it try, because I've invented an anti-punching ring. And that'll help me, that would help me test it. Let's threaten her with amazing punches with intimidating 2. Oh yeah? Are you sure about that? Check out these muscles. I'm basically the king of punching. Those are pretty good muscles. That's right. Hoo-ha! I punched a horse right in half once. You think your pitiful science can withstand the force of my punches? I'll turn your face into a bracelet. Well, okay, you know what? Never mind. She turns and runs away, accidentally dropping her hat as she goes. 10 experience and a black hat. Alright. Ooh, also, we're in the professor's place. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Alright, somewhere we need foraging, of course. +1 to armor. Not as good as my fake Pope hat, though. Yeah, we need more we really need foraging. When are we going to get the foraging skill? That'd be really useful. Maybe one of these bookshelves. These books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. Ooh. This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror. Basically an inside-out microscope. Let's check ourselves. The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Well, thanks for the experience, I guess. The professor's toilet isn't in very good repair. Let's flush it. Hey, another experience point for flushing toilets. A map annotated with circles and lines. Interesting. What else we got? This device doesn't seem to be operational, unless its function is to do nothing. Could be, you never know. Scientists have done weirder things than that, to be fair. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Doesn't look like this guy sleeps very much. Okay, what about this? These books are all about concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. Alright, let's have a chat with this guy. Hello. Excuse me, my name's Bold Cletus. What? Oh, I didn't notice you came in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this beeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the beeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. El what now? El Vibrato. They're an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living, as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though. Just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans. Or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at that beeping gizmo. We'll give him over the device. Aha, as I expected. It's one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in. You see, that'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down and to turn it on and off. We got a vibrato, an El Vibrato transponder with that triangle thing we found. Swipe? Now, I've got to warn you, this device will lead you to the abandoned El Vibrato technology. But it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean, just be careful. Okay. You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at the perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need a couple of samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. I get you. Right, you're the adventurous type, so bring me back whatever devices you find. And if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us. Alright, deal. Great! First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So, if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us. Literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me, 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much. We don't have piles of scrap yet. We need to go and get the scrap then. But we do have this. The professor says this device calls out to other El Vibrato machinery. Spooky action at a distance. You don't trust it. I do not want to shut it down, no. No, I might as well keep that open for the time being. Alright, well, thank you, Professor. Alright. We do have a lot of stuff over here, so we might as well just do a bit of a wander. Maybe we can find something. Aha! A destroyed campsite. That'll do. No, it's right up there. We were searching down here. How do we find this? I didn't even know. Alright, what have we got then? This tent is a real mess. It looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. This knapsack seems to, like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Let's search it. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You find a dented can of potted meat, though. You also notice the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side. But you don't see a knife anywhere. We got an item of potted meat, though. What does this do? Increase your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 5 for the rest of it. That's not bad. That's not bad to increase all 5. This campfire has been thoroughly stomped on and kicked. Someone was real serious about fire safety. Either that or it's the cows. It's probably the cows, isn't it? Yikes! You think maybe this used to be a person. Let's have a look then. Wow, gross. Looks like wolves are bit of this feather. Not cows? Well, maybe it was cows that killed him, but they don't usually chew on the bones. Let's have a closer look then, shall we? What's this weird white grease around the chew marks? I don't know. I ain't sure I want to know. Oh, hang on. I'm sure I don't want to know. Is that all we've got? That's all we have here. Okay. Well, we got some potted meat. Great. Neat. Aha! The snake spring. Let's go to the snake spring. See, we were going that way that time. Oh, he must have eyes like a really dumb hawk. Alright, what do we got? A tuna cactus. We can't harvest any of this. Again, we need foraging. We do not have foraging. Hello? What the hell? An endless stream of snakes pours out the hole in the canyon wall. We could fight them. Sure. Gain some experience. They got 21 health. That's not bad. There you go. There's our haymaker ability. It's quite good. Bull stomp. Yeah. Take that. And we can do 7 spooky damage to all enemies. There you go. They'll be dead in a couple of turns. And you whiffed because you're too weak. You're not, though. Stop that. Damn snakes. Well, might be a good place to get some meat, I guess. Right, well, let's start killing some of these. Killing! Killing will be administered at the hands of mostly Pete. I will just be slowly chipping away at their health. Stomp! Alright, you deal the damage to that spring snake over there. That's the one with the most health, after all. Alright, you're probably dead next turn. You'll probably survive. You will definitely survive. But we're doing just fine. Stomp! Nice, that's another one dead. I will bash you in the face again. Lovely. See, if I had gore, I could have probably done some good work there, but unfortunately I don't. Ow. Alright, well, let's kill you off then, shall we? There you go, 15 damage. Plus this. Alright, victory. There you go. We got some stuff. These snakes don't have enough skin on them for you to pull out your knife, but good experience, though. I'll take it. How about a big one? Let's fight a big one. Alright. Let's go in. Beefy! Alright, and we can show off the haymaker as well. 20 damage and disables them for a round. So essentially, they can't act on the next turn. That's what the lock icon is. But then you can just imagine, if we can get more action points, and if we can upgrade this, we can just get lots with this. We can get lots if we can buff up Haymaker again. That'd be great. That'd be great. Alright. What do we want to do here? I think we probably want to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Gumption to increase our maximum action points. Really useful. Extra health might not be a miss here, actually. We'll go with that. Alright. Okay, well, this is, again, an area we could probably gain some experience at. That's not bad. Not bad at all. A wave of heat hits you from behind you. Turn around, you see a hellcarth pouring the ground and eyeing you with ill intent in its dead, black, demonic eyes. Oh, you hell cow. We'll punch you in the face. There you go. There you go. You're locked. In fact, we have just stun-locked you to death. There you go. The power of stun-locking. When we eventually get more experience, that's going to be even better as well. We got some meat, though, and that's always good. Always good to get a surplus of meat. We never know when we might need it. Let's do another wonder. Ooh. Something we can open up with a crowbar. Nice. Depressed ratchet candy, a length of rope. That's going to be useful. Some gin and some laudanum. Nice. Yeah, you can literally just wander at infinitum. Usually you get the things where you open up with a crowbar. But you can also fight things like this pyrobove. We've been boxed in. Oh, no. You have... Oh, no. No, this is actually bad for you, to be fair, because I can just stun lock you with the power of the haymaker. Yeah. Yeah. The haymaker's great. I mean, the haymaker's just really good if you're going up against one opposition. Then it's really good. You can just keep gaining experience. But only thousands left to go, indeed. All right, do you know what? Let's make a move for the railroad camp. And just get there and see what's about. Ooh, a Hellstrom Ranch. Solid, let's go there first. Our first area inside the middle section here. It's very much smoldering. Ooh, there's a bell here. I didn't even notice this. All right, the ringing of this will attract the attention of at least one infernal cow. All right. It's a hell cow. All right, I think here I do have to beef. I do have to go beefy, but I'm still going to stun you. Get stunned. All right, let's start boosting stats. Come on. Come on, Pete. All right, you're stunned. Let's hit you again. You're stunned once more. There you go. It's always a good thing to do when it comes to that, because then you can pretty much just gain a... I mean, look at my stats now. There you go. I got some good stats on my side now. In fact, this hell cow should be dead in a couple of turns. Especially when I'm raising my stats. Okay, who are you attacking? Ooh, me. Okay, that's 18 damage. That's a lot. That's more, though. That's 23. And I'm still boosting my stats. So you did do 18. You're now only doing 14. Because you're not attacking Pete like you should. Alright, nice. We got an Infernal Soul Fragment. 40 experience. That's always good. I feel like I probably want to stockpile this experience for a little bit. Just in case we need it. Because you may need it at some other points. Also, needle, please. Thank you. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to go for a break here, folks. For the next episode of Let's Play West of Loathing. Ooh, Pete's got something to say, actually. Pete's got something to say. We'll go and have a chat with Pete. And this ranch. I'll see you then.